Howdy, my name is Katie Bishop and I'm going to talk to you about my application called GuideU. My plan is to create a mobile device application that will allow customers to book private tour guides with the click of a button. The customer will be able to customize their tour to one or more locations, including pickup and drop-off transportation, and customize the length of time they will spend at a given location. After the tour is booked, the customer will be sent a text message confirming their booking, which will also contain a picture and bio of their tour guide. Payments will be handled electronically and handled by GuideU, so tour guides do not have to handle that. My business will be located in San Francisco, and this is a key tourist location because they have amazing architecture, history, and amazing attractions for tourists that come and visit and want to have personal tours. Some of our regulatory considerations. Initially, there is 3 main regulatory agencies we're going to deal with when establishing our corporate structure in California. The California Corporation Code will be governing regulatory statutes. The articles of incorporation will need to be filed with the California Secretary of State, and the IRS will be another regulatory agency we will deal with extensively. Some risks that we perceive, there are 3 of them, which is hacking and stolen identity. GuideU has a risk of their system being hacked and or stolen. And because of the use of an online payment method, this could be a problem for some of our users. And to solve this, we're going to have a high level of security in place to do the most to help them out and to make sure that we provide amazing customer service. Another one of the risks we have is glitches in the system. Just because this is an application and it involves a lot of technology, we could have glitches in the system and problems that we need to work out, especially in the first couple weeks and months and years even of our product. Another risk that we have is management insurance, and the Chief Financial Officer will be in charge of obtaining necessary insurance to protect the company, such as things like liability insurance and directors and officers insurance. The nature of my organization, it is mechanistic. It's going to kind of go from like a tier leadership organization, and our organizational structure is a board of directors, which is going to be 5 of them, and basically they're each going to put in $100,000 to the company and receive a 50% deduction in pay and then receive stock in the company the first few years so that we can get going since we are a startup. And then it'll be the president or CEO, the CFO, Chief Financial Officer, the Chief Information Officer, and the Chief Marketing Officer. So the CEO's responsibility will be to develop a strategic plan to advance the company's mission and objectives, and the CFO's initial primary responsibilities will be to create, coordinate, and evaluate the financial programs and supporting information systems of the company, which include budgeting, tax planning, real estate, and conservation of assets. Our target population is going to be all tourists, because what tourist doesn't like a tour of where they're visiting, especially a personal tour where they feel like they can get more of what they want instead of what the whole group wants. But specifically, we're planning on getting a lot of millennials because this is a very tech-savvy company, and millennials are very into new apps and new innovations. So for our marketing strategy, we're planning on putting our product out on the Android and iTunes apps, as well as blasting it out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and taking out ads on the Airbnb website for tourists who are looking for hotels or houses in fun areas and planning on having tours. So our startup, the time frame is about 90 days for the company at a cost of $260,000. Like I explained a little bit earlier, our board of directors will be putting money towards this. Our source of funding will be through each founder, and this will be about $500,000, which will keep us rolling. Our operational costs is going to be at a per month basis. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Gig 'em.